There comes a moment in life that breaks you so deep, even your own voice can't comfort you. A moment when the world falls silent and God seems to go quiet. When the things that once worked suddenly don't. When you try to pray, but the words feel empty. When you lift your hands, but heaven feels closed. When you ask, "Where are you, God?" and all you hear is the echo of your own pain. You've lost your job. The income that once gave you stability, gone. The wife you once called your life partner, she left. Your plans, your strength, your rhythm, everything has collapsed. And now you're standing in a storm you never saw coming, and it's shaking every part of you. You feel like God abandoned you. Like He walked away when you needed Him most. You want to scream. You want to give up. You want to understand why He didn't stop it, why He let it happen. But hear me. God did not leave you. It only feels like it. Your pain has made the room too loud to hear His whisper. Your heartbreak has made the sky feel too heavy to see His light. But He's still there. He's right there in the dark, sitting beside your brokenness, holding the pieces you thought were too shattered to fix. Sometimes God is most silent when He's doing His deepest work. Sometimes He lets everything fall apart, not to punish you, but to rebuild you on a foundation that can never be shaken again. You lost your job? Maybe He's removing the thing you thought was your source to show you who the real provider is. You lost your income? Maybe He's stripping away false security to teach you what true provision means. Your wife walked out. Maybe it wasn't to destroy you but to pull you back to the one who never leaves. Because sometimes it takes everything falling apart for you to see what truly matters. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. God is not cruel. But He is strategic. And what feels like rejection might be His redirection. What feels like silence might be Him teaching you how to hear Him in new ways. What feels like abandonment might actually be preparation. You are not alone, you are in the middle of a setup. A divine reset. A holy undoing of everything that was never meant to sustain you. Pain has a way of revealing what was fake. Struggle has a way of showing you what you were depending on. Sometimes He has to let the people walk away so you remember your worth wasn't in their approval. Sometimes He lets the job end so you finally take the leap into your calling. Sometimes He lets the income dry up so you stop worshiping the paycheck and start trusting the provider. And it hurts. I know it does. You're angry. You're tired. You're confused. You're questioning everything you thought you knew. But God is not afraid of your questions. He's not mad at your emotions. He's big enough to handle your pain. He saw the moment your world crumbled, and He stayed right there. Even when you couldn't feel Him. Even when you stopped praying. Even when you walked away from Him, He never left. This season is not evidence of God's absence. It's proof that He's making room. Clearing the stage. Resetting the clock. Breaking the patterns. Stripping away every idol. Because what He's about to build through you cannot be built on shaky ground. And I know this doesn't make the nights any easier. I know it doesn't fill your bank account or bring your wife back or fix the mess in a moment. But let me remind you of something. There is still purpose on your life. There is still oil in your jar. There is still breath in your lungs. You may have lost a lot, but you didn't lose your identity. You didn't lose your calling. You didn't lose God's hand. God's love is not proven by how easy life is. His presence is not confirmed by comfort. Sometimes He loves you enough to let the bottom fall out so He can take you deeper. So He can remind you that your identity was never in what you lost. It was in who He called you to be. And if He allowed the loss, then there must be life on the other side of it. If He allowed the heartbreak, then healing is already in motion. If He allowed the pain, then there's purpose that will rise from it. Your story isn't over. The chapter just changed. So don't give up in the dark. Don't stop walking just because you can't see the finish line. Don't quit just because the crowd disappeared. The same God who was with you on the mountaintop is the same God who is with you in the valley. The same hands that blessed you before are the same hands holding you now. This is your breaking season, but breaking isn't always bad. Seeds break before they grow. Vessels break before they pour. Sometimes you have to be broken so what's inside of you can finally be revealed. So cry if you need to. Yell if you need to. But don't stop moving. Don't let this pain make you bitter. Let it make you better. Don't let this moment define your worth. Let it refine your strength. Because you're not dead. You're just under construction. And what God is building is worth the breaking. You'll get through this. You will. One day at a time. One prayer at a time. One step at a time. God is still with you. Still for you. Still making a way. You may not feel it now, but joy is coming. Restoration is coming. Provision is coming. Peace is coming. He has not forgotten you. He has not forsaken you. He's preparing you. And when the storm settles, when the dust clears, when you come out on the other side of this valley, you'll look back and realize the pain didn't destroy you. It revealed you. So hold your head up. Lift your eyes. Wipe your tears. God is not done with you. You were never abandoned. You were just being realigned. The comeback is always stronger than the fall. And your comeback story starts now. Thank you for watching. If this message touched your spirit, don't leave without sharing it with someone who's also feeling broken right now. Type, "God is still with me," in the comments if you're refusing to give up. Remember, pain is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your testimony. Like, share, and subscribe for more real and raw truth. Stay strong, stay faithful, and no matter how dark it gets, don't you dare let go. God is working. God is watching. And your breakthrough is closer than you think. See you in the next video. Keep holding on.